Okay guys, got the Street Guardian DashCam. And the nice thing about the DashCam is it automatically loops. So when it gets full, it'll actually loop around and restart. Now I'm running 128 gigabytes is the chip I bought. I think it can do as much as 200. But we'll go for a boot around while this dash cam's recording, and I got the GoPro facing my way. Installing the Guardian dash cam was really easy, actually. Really easy. I bought an additional box, which was, I don't know, like an extra 30 bucks. And I've got it connected directly to my fuse box. So when I turn the vehicle off, it turns off. When I turn the vehicle on, it takes, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, then it turns on. But I thought I'd take a drive around and see how it looks. It's one of those things you set and forget. Now, I didn't find it too hard running the wires. It pretty much came with all the tools you needed. And in my Dodge Ram, this is a 2015 4x4, 6.2, it's the gas engine, not the diesel. It was pretty easy running this. I ran it across the top, through the roof visor, and then underneath my steering wheel where I sit. And then there's a hole there that goes out into the engine, and I ran it through there into the engine compartment. So it was really easy. Now you're going to need a tester if you do it to find out which fuses are live, which ones ain't. You don't want to connect it to your computer, so find a lighter fuse or fuse that ain't really connected to any major components. It would be smarter to look at. Right now it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Got a lot of shadows. The sun's really bright. So I'm going to see how this Guardian works. Now you can buy dash cams for 30 bucks, 50 bucks. I mean, do your own research. I mean, I like the Guardian because it seemed to be the best nighttime camera. Their customer service is amazing. I can't brag more about the customer service than anything else. I sent the gentleman quite a few emails, and he replied back almost instantly. Literally, it was like 10 minutes. I was really quite surprised. So, definitely worth buying from him, especially when he was there to help out. But I think that's important, customer support and stuff like that. There's a pickup truck in front of me with a green license plate, and I'm kind of curious if the Guardian's going to zoom in on it. Now, some people will tell you just get a 16 gig card or a 32 gig card, because you don't want to be searching through miles and miles of footage. And my window's kind of dirty too. But I drive a long ways out of my small town here. I mean, normally everything is 2 hours away. So I'm usually driving quite a bit. And I may want some of that footage to use in other videos, maybe. You never know. But I guess the average person, if you're just driving around town, maybe 32 gigabytes would be fine for you. Because then you're not searching through miles and miles of data to find where that accident happened. Now, as soon as an accident happens, or you record something you want to save, I mean, I would immediately pull the chip out and put it aside. So you might want to have an extra chip sitting in your vehicle that you can slap in there, so you don't end up overwriting it in case you didn't have enough gigabytes on it. Looks like everybody's coming home from work. It looks pretty busy around here. This is actually unusual to see this many cars right now. I've considered buying a second camera and putting one in the back end and recording the rear of my vehicle. I'm still debating that. Right now in my county here, we've got we've got the local jail. That's people in jail are volunteering. I'm not sure how that works, but they're actually cleaning up the sides of the highway. You actually see them walking down the sides of the highway, cleaning up all the garbage and everything in our county. So I kind of live in what they call God's country. There's a friend I talked to, and she always says most people don't live like where you do. They don't live where you do. Well, they live in cities, I guess, and suburbs, and I have unlimited water and everything else. So I guess I'm pretty good where I'm at. Now I might get some decent video for you guys. A lot of times when I go out and I leave this town, little hick town I live in, a lot of times, I mean, I'll see, you know, 20, 30 deer just kind of walking around, and turkeys, and walking across the road, and all kinds of good stuff like that. So maybe I'll end up with some video of stuff like that. So let's turn around. Down this one area I know about. No vehicles back there. Let's make a U-turn here. Now I did plug the GPS into the dash cam. I'm not sure if it's registering or if I even plugged it in the right hole. I won't know until I get back. I didn't even play with the settings on it. So what you're getting is pretty much where I just hooked it up. Raw footage. Stuck it to the window and basically took it for a drive and pointed the GoPro at me. That's pretty much what you're getting here. I'm not even sure what you're seeing or what I'm seeing until I get back home, until I transfer it over to my computer. See how that looks. Here we got some shadows coming across the road, so we're going to see if that turns out. And my window's not perfectly clean. There is some streaks in it. And I don't have the filter put on the Guardian either. I haven't snapped that on yet. There's a little filter you can snap on the lens, so I don't have that on there yet either. I'll do that when I make another video and put the lens on and see how that is, if I like it or not. Never slow down. I'm going to get a ticket. These big trucks, I'm telling you, you don't even know how fast you're going half the time unless you look down and you're going, wow, I'm actually doing 75. You don't even know it. That was a cop, wasn't it? Looked like a black Mustang. He was all done up. GoPro, I think I got that set on 1080 linear. Not really sure. I like the idea with the dash cam that I just set it, forget it, and it loops and it records over top. I really like that. And being I've got it hooked directly to my fuse box, and it turns on when I turn the vehicle on. I don't have to remember to plug in the cigarette lighter or anything like that whatsoever. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm actually going to be looking at hooking up a CB in my truck tomorrow. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put that. I got some ideas. I'll be hooking that directly to the fuse box too and getting that all hooked up. Big auction. Big auction. Somebody passed away in our town, and boy, this guy owned a lot, I'll tell you. I'm seeing track 1, track 3, track 5. I mean, it's like this guy owned a ton of land around here or something. Apparently these kids are just auctioning it off. Down here is a boat dock. I figure we'll go down here and take a look. I don't think I'm going to need the 4-wheel drive. She's really swampy down there with all the water we've gotten, all the rain. We've gotten a lot of rain. That's what we've got. Extremely warm weather and oh, big puddle. I don't know if you're going to see this on the Guardian. I'm hoping you do on the dash cam when I pull this off. It's just, wow, that river's pretty high, huh? It's almost coming right over top of the road. Wow. We go down here in our canoe, me and my boy. That's high compared to when we went down, huh? Mm-hmm. Look at that, it's way back there. Now the land on the right, this field over here, is apparently what's for auction, right across the street from it. But they got quite a bit for auctions coming up in a couple of weeks. No idea what it's going to go for. I think the state park guys maintain this road and everything, because it's a boat dock over here. But this land over here, yeah, see, track. It was right there on the sign. All that land is up for auction all the way back to the highway. Wow, can you imagine having a house there? Run across the street, throw your canoe in. Okay, so I think anybody's foolish that they don't get a dash cam. I mean, you can get dash cams for 50 bucks. I mean, I'll give you a link to this one that I bought. I think this one's awesome. But being that it comes with everything you need to hook it up, it really made it easy. That's the first time I've ever bought a dash cam in my life. So, and I do think more and more people are going to be using them. And this particular dash cam is, everybody was bragging in the forums on how it can take a lot of heat. Being that I'm in Tennessee, you got to consider that. I mean, your window's going to take a lot of heat and a lot of abuse, and you don't want your camera crapping out on you. And apparently the dash cams now, I don't know if it's all of them, I know this one here has high capacitors in it. And when they got capacitors in them, they can I go up there? Mm-hmm. When they got capacitors in them, they're not like a battery. A battery in a vehicle, when the vehicle gets really hot, the batteries will blow up. So they're definitely changing the designs of these dash cams now. Well, this is narrow. huh? Really, really narrow. This guy's got some boats. Think he's got enough of them? 2 boats, a jet ski. What the heck's that guy doing up there? What's this house? Wow, these people actually clean their porch. I don't believe it. Apparently all that land on my left is up for auction too. Alright guys, link will be in the bottom. You want to pick up this dash cam for yourself or check out some other ones, be on Amazon, go pick it up. I got it fairly quickly. It only took like 4 days and it was at my house. So that was pretty awesome. So let's go in the house and let's go see what the Street Guardian looks like. I'll catch you guys later.